Great question from Chris V this week. Can you explain a simple takeaway process for the hands, hips, shoulders to get the club into a nice position at the top? I'll do better than that. I'll give you the best practice I know for the backswing, learnt from Mike Adams, biomechanics extraordinaire. And then I'll give you a couple of little bonus tips really to see if we can get you a trigger to start the swing the same every single time. So here's the practice I learned. You basically set up the same way, whether it's irons, woods, whatever. Keep your normal setup, open up the right hand completely and then make your backswing. So let me just show you here what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the right hand and then make my complete backswing. So I can't pull, I can't manipulate the club into position. I basically have to turn the rib cage from the neck to the belt line to get the club moving at all on the way back. And again, we just keep the right hand open, 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 open. The rib cage turn will direct the arms. There's no manipulation of the club head, so we've got a great turn, club face absolutely square if your grip's in the right position at the start. So I don't even have to think about hips. I don't even have to think about weight shift. By turning the whole rib cage, so I'm thinking of a point in the middle of my ribs and I'm trying to stretch this point as far away from the ball as I can. That's the only way I can get the club moving back when the right hand is not attached. So again, open up the right hand, try and get this point in the middle of your ribs as far away from the ball as you can. And that gives you a very body orientated and very coordinated movement between the hands, arms, club and body. Okay, so how do we get that going with the swing? Basically, I'm going to give you two triggers. Trigger number one is we're going to move this point very slightly to the ball and then away from the ball. So a trigger just helps you stop freezing over the ball and gets the whole thing in motion. So we're going to pick this point on the middle of the ribs. We're going to move it very lightly towards the ball, stretch it away from the ball, and then hopefully hit the ball well on the way down. And then I'm going to show you another trigger from the right foot. So triggers just to stop you freezing and get you making the right motion right from the start of the swing. So here's my normal setup. I'm going to think of this point now. My right hand's back in its normal position. So I'm going to move that towards the ball, away from the ball, and then we're off. That's a fairway finder. We'll take that one. And then the second trigger, which I noticed the brilliant Bryson DeChambeau using in the Masters this year, and something I've employed myself. I think it's a really good trigger to use if you can get used to it. And it's just a little foot stomp with the right foot. Again, it's just to stop you freezing and to give you the trigger to get started. So I'm going to lift my right heel off the ground, put it back down, and that gets me turning again from this point. It's the signal here to get this moving behind me as far as I can, stretching on the backswing. So let me show you that one quickly. Normal setup, right hand's back on the grip again. So I'm going to go the right heel trigger, turn again. That's another little baby draw, fairway finder. Brilliant question, Chris. I really hope that helps you get a more coordinated takeaway. It's one of the best practices I know and something I use every single day, whether it's driver as you asked for or whether it's irons or whether it's even short game. Remember, all you members, you can send me as many questions as you like and I'll answer them in this video format. See you soon.